Hi guys, my name is Jeannie. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Lancome TEINT IDOLE Ultra Wear Care and Glow Foundation. So this is a new serum foundation from Lancome that just launched, and I am going to be reviewing the color 510 and 445. So if you guys are interested in seeing my thoughts and how the foundation wore on me, then keep on watching. But before we do that, please like, comment, and subscribe. And when the video is over, let me know what you guys thought about the foundation and if you guys are going to be picking it up or passing on this launch. And with that being said, let's hop right into the video. So this is a Lancome TEINT IDOLE Ultra Wear Care and Glow Foundation with hyaluronic acid. It's another one of those foundations that's supposed to be really good for the summer, giving you that healthy, glowy finish to your skin. It says that it's a 24-hour transfer-resistant, healthy-looking glow serum foundation with a buildable medium coverage, and it has SPF 27. For light coverage, apply with fingers, a damp sponge, or a foundation brush. Okay guys, so I want to get right into swatching some of the shades I got. So I picked this foundation up in the store. So in store, I did notice a couple of differences from the other TEINT IDOLE I have. I think this is just considered the original. There weren't any shades that directly correlated to this new TEINT IDOLE Ultra Wear Care and Glow. So I had to choose a different shade, and when I used the Sephora shade match, it didn't match me with a shade. So I just had to swatch it on my chest in the store. And there were honestly a few colors that I could have worked with, and I'll say that when I first swatched the colors, some of them seemed like they'd be good for me, and then as I walked around the store a little bit more, I saw that they oxidized. So I would keep that in mind when you're shopping for a foundation shade with this foundation in particular. So let me do a couple of comparisons for you guys. I'm gonna put my original shade from the TEINT IDOLE, the 500 Sway W right here. This is a pretty good match for me. So this is Suede W in the original formula, and I did get samples and I got a full size of the shade that I think is going to be the best for me. I got shade 505N and 510N. So this is what it looks like in the jar. So something that I noticed immediately, so this is the 500 and this is the 505. I'm going to swatch another color. This is the 510. So do you guys see the shade differences right here? Something that I noticed immediately when I swatched these shades on my chest is that this is 505 and this is 510. They're both neutral shades, but for some reason it seems that 505 is darker than 510. And normally in the shades, the higher the number is, the darker the color is. So I thought it would go like that, and it didn't. So I felt like I had to jump all over the place to get my correct shade within this new line. My original 505, 510. Now the one that I actually bought in the store was a 445N. This is the 545N. See the colors? This is my original color. This is 505N, this is 510N, and this is 445N. I feel like it disappears the most on my skin, but truly I could work with all of these colors. If I didn't do the 445, I'd probably go with the 510 because I think that the 505 would be a little too deep for my complexion. This is the original foundation in 500 Suede W. And this is the 445 in the new Care and Glow. Okay, so this is the difference. Actually, as I see them a little bit closer together, it looks like the 445 is like a little bit lighter, but it's actually still looking like a decent match. Hopefully this little shade comparison helps, just in case you weren't sure what shade to get, because even in the store it was a little bit confusing, so hopefully this helps you guys out. I'm actually gonna go in with 510. So I'm gonna go in with 510 on one side and then the 445 on the other side. So on this side, I'm gonna use 510 neutral, which is actually such a good shade. And when I like blend it out, it really feels creamy and it feels really soft to the touch. And it looks like it really does have a beautiful coverage to it. It looks very hydrating. I'm not sure how long this would last on my oily combination skin. I'm gonna take a beauty blender for the rest of the foundation just to take off some of the excess and get a better blend. So first impression, I like how the foundation applied with the fingers. It's very smooth to the touch, and I just like the finish because I feel like it looks very radiant on me. I definitely see the glow factor here. It does feel nourishing, but I don't think it's like the other serum foundations that I've tried where it's like barely any coverage. I think one of the main differences I can tell like off bat is that it has more coverage. It's kind of like giving like tinted moisturizer feeling, but more coverage. I really like this shade. I actually think that this shade is perfect probably. This is my 510, and now I'm gonna take a pump of the 545. I'm gonna use like the cleaner side of my beauty blender. I think that I get a little bit more radiance with my fingers because like on this side I can see like a little bit more glowiness, and with the beauty blender side it's a little bit more toned down because you know it soaks up the excess product. With a pump and a half I feel like I get really good coverage. I don't think that I'd expect much more coverage than this from a foundation because I'm gonna go in with concealer anyway, but I'll do like another little half a pump. I like how it looks. It looks really healthy and it looks glowy. It feels very comfortable on my skin. It doesn't feel dry or cakey. I love that. And in terms of the color, I think that I could probably do either color, but like I always say, I highlight, so I probably would go for 510, like in terms of balance for all over the face. But if you're just looking for something to wear and you're not really gonna highlight or contour, I think that if you're around my complexion, that the 445 would also be a good shade for you. So now that I have the foundation on, I'm gonna go in with my concealer and just do the rest of my face and see how it plays with the rest of my products. So I have my concealer on and I want to use the 505 that was a little too dark for my complexion. I want to use it as more of a bronzer contour shade. So I'm really going to just focus that on the perimeter of my face. That's a really nice color. Use my little powder puff to set my face with the translucent powder from One Size. I'm gonna set the rest of my face with the Sephora Micro Smooth powder. Okay guys, so I'm finished with my makeup, and I have to say that my final impression is that I really like this foundation. I didn't think I was gonna like it that much because, you know, I wasn't sure if the Care and Glow was gonna fit me because I have oily combination skin, mostly probably oily, especially around my chin and my nose area. So those areas, I don't know how it's gonna wear over time because this is a first impression, and I might do a little reel and update you guys when I wear it for like a full day at work, because today I'm not really going anywhere, so today wouldn't really be a test of how the foundation wears. But just off of initial first impression, applying it, it looks really nice. It looks really nice. I think I would probably reach for this more than I would have reached for my original Tint Idole, just because of how buttery it makes my complexion look, and it's really, really good coverage. I didn't think they'd be able to improve on an already really good formula, but they just found a way to make the coverage and the way that it feels even better. So I'm totally here for this foundation. I don't think I have any negatives. It blends easily. They do have a decent shade range, although the shade range is a little all over the place. You're gonna have to test a few foundations, but Sephora gives samples, so go into the store and ask them for samples of whatever you want to make sure that you get the perfect foundation shade for you. So that's it for the review. If you guys have any questions, as always, leave them in the comments down below and I'll be sure to answer you. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.